Hello, beautiful souls. This is going to be an energy activation and a guided meditation to help us integrate the energy of the 7/7 portal while we prepare for the 8/8 portal. And I also got guidance to bring in the energy of this nodal shift that we just went through. And so I will be guiding you through separate energy activations, one of integration for the 7/7, one to open you up, prepare you for the 8/8, and then go through a download that I got for this nodal shift. So this is something that you can listen to as often as you feel guided, especially over the next couple weeks as we approach this Lionsgate portal. If you happen to be new to my videos, I'm an energy channel, and I channel the energy of the cosmos into these sessions. Anytime you listen to them, you will receive the energy activation and transmission that is aligned with you, always for your highest and best good. And for whatever you need every single time that you listen, the energy that I channel has an intelligence, so it knows where to go. It knows what you need. And you can also direct it with your intentions. So if you are open and receptive to receive an energy activation during this session, just say yes. And as I connect and begin this energy channeling, I invite you simply to relax. To feel yourself in this now moment. All of our power is always in the now. In this now moment, we have access to all timelines across all time and space. We can heal and transmute the past. We can align with potentials of the future. So no matter what has happened up until this point, this is where your power lies. Always. Feel yourself supported, wrapped up in the loving arms of the Divine Mother, that feminine energy. Feel yourself as loved and supported, watched over and guided. Feel yourself protected by that divine masculine father energy. Protected, guided, provided for. Just allow yourself to receive. What do you need most right now? Allow yourself to receive this. We are calling in your team of angels, guides, ancestors, benevolent beings of light who love you unconditionally, who are here to support you, to guide you. Feel your team surrounding you, protecting you, loving you. You are supported. And you deserve this loving support. You deserve to receive what you most need, what you're asking for at this time. So before we go through this session, calling upon a divine waterfall of light to wash through you, clearing out any resistance to receiving. Clearing out any blocks, those old programs and beliefs that you cannot receive what you need or are asking for, that you won't, just clearing it all out. Allowing the light of your truth, the light of your soul to shine brightly, not by force, but by simply being. And in the first part of this activation, we are integrating the energy and the light codes, the downloads that you received during that 7/7 portal. Whether you are conscious of them or not, there was an influx of light during that portal. This influx of light affects everything: our cells, our DNA, our light body, energy field, our energy systems, mental, emotional, physical beings, bodies. And in that influx of light and those shifts in frequency and vibration, for many, it pushed up everything that was not of that vibration. So you may have experienced dense energy coming up to the surface, old beliefs, shadows being brought to the light. They're not coming up to stop you, block you, or sabotage you. They're coming up to be purged because they're not a vibrational match to your frequency. And so for this integration, we are integrating within every part of your being all those light codes that you received during the 7/7 portal. And we're also clearing out anything that may have come up to the surface of your awareness, the surface of your emotional body or energetic body, to be cleared. There is nothing for you to do. The energy is going to work on your behalf for this integration and this clearing. I'll be silent for a couple minutes. Just allow yourself to receive this. Let's take a deep breath in. Long exhale out. We now are going to transition into the preparation for the 8-8 portal. I did not get a ton of downloads of what is coming through in this Lionsgate portal, and I feel that's because we're consciously creating it. So what we are doing now and throughout the next couple weeks is creating what comes through for us. But I did get a few downloads for some of the basic energies and some of the ways that we are being opened and expanded in preparation of the Lionsgate. So I got a few downloads, and then I was also guided to pull this card. It's from the Sacred Sea Oracle by Justine Cerebrin. And I want to read the card that I pulled because I feel the message is the perfect energetic preparation for our consciousness, really guiding us through the next couple weeks up until the Lionsgate. So the card that I pulled was the Sea Goddess of Transmutation, Celebrate Change. It's number 29, which equals 11 in numerology, which is a very powerful angel number with a lot of significance. The affirmation for this card is, I am an active participant in the transmutation of all I'm ready to change in my life. I know where I am going, and I know what I need to do to get there. And I enjoy my experience on Earth. I welcome and celebrate the ever-changing aspects of my life experience. And so the sacred meanings of this card are: remain open, change is upon you, decide what you are willing and ready to transmute in your life, understand what your desired outcome is. And the sacred message, as I'm reading this, I'm also sending you an activation to activate this within you in whatever way is in alignment for you at this time. The Sea Goddess of Transmutation is calling on you to allow transformation to take place. You must create a sacred space for yourself, so this necessary regeneration process can be completed. A caterpillar cannot transform into a butterfly. It is meant to be a caterpillar cannot transform into a butterfly. It is meant to be without retreating from life and going into its cocoon. You need to shut out distractions and unplug from your old life to begin the alchemical process required for your next phase. You pulled this card to show you how you can change your reality. To awaken the transmutation energy, you must stop so that you can pivot and allow the transformation to take place. Stop, breathe, and recalibrate to the frequency you wish to vibrate at. And so let's do this right now. Where are your heart and soul calling you? What are your intentions for this next phase? Breathe these in, and we're sending you the energy now to recalibrate your frequency to these. And to clear out and transmute all that is not an energetic match. Imagine you are turning the dial to listen to a new station on the radio, and think about what it will take to transform the energy you have been soaking your consciousness in for so many years. The dial may be rusty and difficult to maneuver. How will you choose to experience this transmutation of your reality? And what do you want to morph this energy or experience into? Where have you been that you're ready to truly let go of for good? Those familiar states of consciousness, of limitation, that perhaps you find yourself going back to. And where is your heart and soul calling you? You already hold within your frequency, within your akasha, within your soul, the energy of everything that your heart and soul desires to experience. You already have it. You already hold it. Imagine that as your truth, like a pillar of light. And around that pillar of light is this wall. This wall is of that old frequency and vibration. Everything you've always wanted has always been there. And right now, in this session, we are clearing out and transmuting that wall so that all you have to do is be. Be. Because there's no longer resistance. There's no longer limitation. Just surrender and allow this process to take place. And over the course of the next couple weeks, know that anything that comes up that feels uncomfortable within you is coming up to be let go of, because it's not of your truth. And these can be stories and doubts that feel or have felt so real for so long. Fears, ways that you've held yourself back. Habits, patterns, perspectives. I know for me personally, I have held a perspective that was so natural for the past, years. And just a few days ago, it was brought to my awareness and I let it go. And I had to grieve it. And I had to grieve the part of myself that experienced that for so long. And I share that because you may have something similar, and that's okay. That's evolution. And you're ready. You're ready to be free. You're ready to be the truest expression of your soul without anything holding you or anchoring you back. And so you've received the activation for this now. And in the weeks to follow, it will integrate. You are always the one who chooses, though. Nothing is being done that you do not want. Nothing is being done that you're not ready for. It's always your choice. But if you're truly ready for whatever that next phase holds, you have received the activation for it. Allow it to unfold over these next few weeks. And the final thing that I'm getting for this 8/8 portal preparation is calling upon your ancestors. Your ancestors are celebrating you. All of the work that you've done on yourself has healed them, has freed them. And it's not just your ancestry of this lifetime. All of your lifetimes, your ancestors from every incarnation that you had have been healed and freed because of the work that you have done. This is truly collapsing, transcending timelines. It is transmuting pain into love, and you have done it. And they are here supporting you. Call upon them. They want to help you. And this is a message for some. It may not resonate for all, but it wants to come through. If there is a family member, an ancestor that has transitioned who you did not have a good relationship with when they were here on earth, they are helping you. What you have done within yourself, within your own self-love and your forgiveness, maybe any forgiveness that you did with them, it has healed them. It has freed them from their shadows, from things that played out. And for some, again, if this does not resonate, don't take it, but some need to hear this. They're helping you. They want to be here for you. And I know that might be heavy and that might be, I'm getting guided not to talk anymore, so I'm just going to leave it at that. Okay. So the final activation that we're doing during the session is for this nodal shift. The nodes, the south node and the north node, moved into Libra and Aries. And I knew I got the download for this session that I needed to do something with this nodal shift, but I had no idea what. And I was guided through a sequence of events to realize that the last time the nodes were in where they are now was whenever I was going to college. And I got this download of the metaphor of that and what this means for the collective. So I want to share this story because it's a metaphor for what I feel, and there's a lot of layers to it. Okay, so whenever I went to college, I chose the college I went to at that time. The year that I went was the biggest college in the US. I went to Ohio State, the Ohio State. And I remember going on different college visits, and there was a lot of there was one that was closer to home. There was one that was smaller, but I wanted to go there. I visited it and I wanted to go there. And I don't think that my parents know this, but I only applied to that school. I didn't apply to any other college. I just was going to go there, and I did. And so there's a message in that, right? There's a message of, during this period of time, even if it feels big, even if it feels out of your comfort zone, out of what might feel safe, there is a call of your soul to go there and to trust when you leap, the net will be there. So that's the first message that came through this metaphor. The second part of it was, whenever I went to college, it's a completely different experience. For the first time in my whole life, I'm living alone. I'm living in the middle of a big city. That's where the college was, from a small town to the middle of a big city with strangers, people I don't know. I didn't have my family. I mean, it's like a night and day. Overnight, my world changed forever. And that's another piece of this nodal shift, this time period. For those who are ready, you can experience this. What has been can shift quickly. There comes a time where it's just time. It's no longer waiting. It's no longer healing or manifesting or transitioning. It's here. And so that was the second message that I'm feeling for this period of time, to let yourself go there, to let yourself be there. And then the third piece of my experience was the first couple weekends that I was in college, I actually went home. It was close enough where I could drive home. I went home for the first couple weekends. And I remember that first month or so of college really being this transition of, who am I here? And this is so different. And I kept going back temporarily to my comfort zone. And that was okay. I needed that grace to be still a little bit in those both worlds. And so if you need that grace a little bit to not fully jump, or when you jump to still have that safety or comfort, give yourself that grace. But then there just came a point in time where I found my groove there. And it was, for me, my college experience will forever be some of the best years of my life. So I was given that example, and I share it with you for those reasons. Taking the leap, going bigger than maybe feels comfortable to go, giving yourself that grace to transition, and also knowing that things can change, and being open to them changing for the better overnight, that quickly. So where is your soul? Where is your heart and your energy calling you towards? It might not be physical. It might be within your own energy field, your own abilities, your own perception of who you are in life, and really tapping into being a source, tapping into being invincible, tapping into being unconditional love. Or maybe it is a big dream that looks physical. I want to give you now whatever energy that you need, whatever energy that your human self needs right now to fully let go. Embrace this. Trust that you will be caught. Trust that you are worthy and deserving of your biggest dreams. And give you the energy to transition gracefully into this. Whatever it is that you have been asking about, you are ready, and in fact, you are already there. All right. For this last minute, I'm grounding in your energy, surrendering to the grounding process, allowing it all to integrate within your being, all the activations that we did. Allow yourself to feel safe here on earth, because you are. You are loved, you are supported. Mother Earth is wrapping you up. She's telling you it's safe for you to be here, to express here, to walk upon this land as the bright shining light that you are, without hiding yourself any longer. So we're clearing out your energy field. Everything that you released, we're sending it into the light of grace, just vacuuming it out. The angels are above you, vacuuming out your energy field of any remaining dense energy. We're disconnecting from this session now. So be it, and so it is. We give thanks. Oh. All right, thank you for listening to this. Listen to it as often as you feel guided throughout the next couple weeks in preparation for the 8/8, or anytime after that. I have a new session that I just put out. It's a cellular clearing. And I'm also going to do a Lionsgate, one on YouTube, but I'm going to have a separate live event as well. So once that is aligned, then I will post about it. Okay, so I'm sending you so much love, and I'll talk to you next time.